All right. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Back at it again with another continuance to the Wednesday steak night. Bringing out the book of Tobit, chapter 13, where we're saying now is the time to confess the Most High amongst the Gentiles, right? Now is the time to give reverence and praise to the Most High in these last days. And that's what we're going to get into tonight. The reverence and the praise that is deserving of the Most High in these last days, man. We got to see the times that we in, give him his due diligence, and make sure that we're doing everything we can to get out of this captivity and come back to the Most High, right? So first and foremost, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem HaMashiach, Yahawashi.
Yahawashi.
Khan, and that's who the world calls God and Jesus Christ to this day, right? So this week we went into some heavy precepts. We went for about 3 hours on the live, and we only got halfway through, man. Brothers was bringing out beautiful precepts. Brothers jumped in, was able to edify the people, and we trying to keep it going, man. Keep it in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem HaMashiach Yahawashi. And we want to just thank him for that. As far as announcements for this week, this Sabbath, we're going to be joining some of the brothers. We're going to go fellowship with them at Yahweh's camp over in Raleigh, and just break bread over there, fellowship with those brothers, the Akim and the Akwat over there. Enjoy the family and friends. We're going to confess the Most High amongst these heathen out there in Raleigh. Right, and we're gonna do it, Lord willing. Everything will go smooth, and we continue to bring out that word. We got a couple of unity camps and stuff coming up, so we'll keep you posted as those dates and as those times draw near. Lord willing, if you're watching this or you get a chance to watch this, you can reach out, join us on the unity camps as they come up, or just fellowshipping with the brothers. You got anything you want to bring out, King, before we jump into it?
No, I'm just sharing it all, trying to share it some places, brother. So
okay, con. Yeah, man. This powerful, man. It's a couple other brothers. They already told me they was gonna jump in and bring out some precepts tonight. So I think this is gonna be a good continuation of the lesson that we brought out. Now is the time to confess the Most High before the Gentiles, of Tobit 13 breakdown part 2. All right, so let's jump in, man. Let's get them first 4 of them classics, man. Let's get that Colossians chapter 3 and verse 17.
Colossians chapter 3 verse 17.
Right.
So whether ye do in word or deed, or in the name of Hamashiach Yahawashi,
right,
thanks to the Most High and the Father by him.
That's right. And that's what this whole thing about. Everything we say and we do, we give praise, honor, and glory to the Most High in the name of his only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahawashi. Right? So he's given us the power. He's given us the wisdom, the understanding to break down the scriptures, to give them to our people, for them to be able to confess this and confess him and not have that spirit of fear. Right? Because a lot of times our people have the spirit of fear when it comes to the Most High. They don't know how to worship him in spirit. The Most High spirit he's a man of war. He's not out here running around scared, right? So we thank the Most High for giving us that strength. We thank Yahawashi for being, that sacrifice for us, so we can be redeemed and come back to the Most High, man, so we can get out of this captivity that we're in. That's why we're here, right? Let's get Well, yeah, Isaiah 1 and 3, right?
Yeah.
Let's get that Isaiah 1 and 3.
I'm still sharing, brother.
All right. And matter of fact, when you can go all the way down through this one. Go all the way through verse 5.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
The ox knoweth his owner,
Right?
as his master's crib.
Right?
But Israel doth not know.
Right?
My people doth not consider.
So I say Israel don't know, his people does not consider. Right? Go ahead.
A sinful nation.
Right?
A people laden with iniquity.
Right?
A seed of evildoers.
Mm-hmm.
Children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Holy One of Shalakia. They have forsaken Yahweh.
We have forsaken Yahweh. Right? Go ahead.
They have provoked the Holy One of Israel.
All right. To anger.
On the way backward.
We are going away backward. Shalom, shalom, Yeshuv. In the chat, if you want to join in, shalom, Sister Portia for jumping in. All right. Y'all want to say anything? You got some precepts y'all want to bring out? Just let us know, right? And we'll jump into them, right? So the Most High said they are all gone away backward, right? Bring that next scripture out, verse 5. This is what I wanted.
Verse 5. Why should we be stricken anymore?
What the Most High asked us?
Why should we be stricken anymore?
Why we keep continuing to do these things, man? Why we can't get out of this condition? Why do we continue to be stricken? Go ahead.
You will revolt more and more.
Because we continue to revolt and go away backwards against the Most High. Right? Go ahead.
The whole head is sick.
The whole head is what?
It's sick.
Sick in the dome, man. You got elders all out of order nowadays. You got the young ones out here all out of order. Our kids acting up, right? We don't know where we're going. We don't know where we come from. We falling into all kinds of doctrine, right? Because our whole head is sick, man. Right? Go ahead.
And the whole heart faint.
And the what?
And the whole heart faint.
Our whole heart is faint. As a body, as a people, we're weak, we're faint, we're backwards. We're the laughing stock of the world. Right? I see our people sometimes. I seen brothers, like I went down to grab, you know, right down the street from me is the village. You know what I'm saying? It go down out there, man. It's wild. It's drug transactions, it's prostitutes out there. You got mobile haircuts out there. You know what I'm saying? Pork everywhere, the ABC store everywhere, the weave supply store. It's the hood. And they put everything in there to keep our people in that reverse state of mind and that backwards approach on how they're supposed to be living. It's all there. Dollar Tree right there, the Arab on this store. You got the Chinese people on this store. You got the Muslim man selling you the wings. What's going on in our people, right? We sick in the dark, and we don't see nothing wrong with that. But let a brother look like he got a little bit of something. We ready to kill each other. Why? Because we don't praise our power. We don't do what he asked us to do. We do everything contrary to what the Most High wants from us as a nation of people, right? So now is the time to really come back to this. It's always been time, but now is the time because the signs of the heaven, the Most High bringing destruction on this place, man. And if you ain't getting it together and you ain't repenting, you know what I mean? You still in the midst of what you say? What were we talking about earlier? Witchcraft.
That's right.
You trying to go to Joe's Crab Shack, right? Get the buttercream dip stuffed crabs. You know what I'm saying? That's all our people think about. It's what I can do that's wicked. And the heavy part about it is we so sick in the mind we don't even know that what we're doing is wicked and contrary to our God. That's the sad part about it. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's get that next one. Let's get that Hosea 4 and 6 real quick. Exactly what happened. You can see it in our community. You can see what's going on in our community based off just this scripture right here.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 6.
Right?
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Read it again.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Most I said his people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge. Go ahead.
I will also reject thee.
Also, I said he gonna reject us. Go ahead.
that thou shalt be no priest to me.
We are supposed to be a nation of kings, Judah, and priests, the Levites. Right? We're supposed to be a nation. That's all we're supposed to be doing. Ruling, stunting on these nations, and living righteous. That's what we're supposed to be doing. But we don't want to do that because that seems lame. The good guy seems lame. The one that's keeping the commandments that's in the Bible, he seems lame. The sister that covers her body, that don't want every man to lust after her and look like a whore after she ate some shrimp scampies off the skewer. Right. After that, you know what I mean? Brothers don't want to deal with her. Nah, it's going to be too hard to deal with her. You know what I mean? It's too hard to deal with her. What you mean it's too hard? That's a righteous woman. She don't want everybody to think she a damn whore.
That's right. Huh?
But our people are what? Read it again from the top.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
You destroy for a lack of knowledge, man. That's a wise thing for a brother to be there to take care of his children and do what he's supposed to do by his family. That's a wise thing to keep the commandments of the Most High. That's a wise thing for a sister to cover herself up so everybody don't see her shape and what she working with, and so they can see what she twerking with.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The Most High said we destroy for a lack of knowledge. Go ahead. Finish that out, King.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge,
right?
I also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me.
Can't be a priest to the Most High, man. Go ahead.
Right. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power.
Do what?
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. We've forgotten the laws. Go ahead.
I will also forget thy children.
You will also forget our children.
I'm gonna bring out something with that.
Go ahead, King.
Hold up. I'm gonna bring this out with when it says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. So I'm gonna bring out Malachi 2 and 7. Because let
me get that. Because you quick on the dagger tonight.
God.
Malachi what?
You know what I mean? Because we're supposed to be seeking something from our priests, right? And we can see it. Let's bring this out. It says, this is second Malachi, Malachi 2 and 7. For the priest's lips shall keep knowledge. And what's that knowledge? And they shall seek the law at his mouth. For he is the messenger of Yahweh of hosts.
He's the what?
He's the messenger of Yahweh of hosts.
The Lord of armies. The power of the armies. The principalities.
That's right.
Right?
All right.
Get that verse 8. Go ahead and hit him in the head with that verse 8.
Let's go to 8. But ye are departed out of the way.
What do you say?
Ye are departed out of the way. Ye have caused many to stumble at the law.
Woo!
That's serious, man. And you got these pastors out here, man, doing the same thing, man. They're causing brothers and sisters to stumble at the law.
And they stumbling at the law, and then stumbling to the bus stop, and then stumbling to the crack dealer, and then stumbling back to the pipe.
That's right.
While he's stumbling to his Bentley. As he stumbles in his $8 million mansion in Black Horse Run. You see that? Our people finish, man. Go ahead.
That's right. So ye have corrupted the covenant of Levi, says Yahweh of hosts.
Go ahead.
All right. Therefore, have I also made you contemptible. All right. And base before all the people.
Therefore, I'm going to embarrass thou before all these people. You know how you get embarrassed? You be like, bro, you trying to embarrass me in front of all these people, bro. Yeah,
that's right.
That's what we are. An embarrassment to our people. Me and my ribs saw it today, man.
This is shameful.
It's shameful, man. You're like, God, no, bro, we look so bad out here, bro.
That's right, huh?
I saw a group of young people, our people, standing in front of the daggone pizza shop, right? They drinking, turning up. One girl twerking. They got a baby with them. The dude got his pants all down. He walking like he running from somebody, but his pants by his ankles.
Right.
And then when I go into the place to get the cheese pizza, guess what? For the youngins, it's a white lady in there. She's clutching her pizza like this, not knowing if should I go out the door or you guys. There's some people outside. That's the face she had. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Because verse 9 again. This is so heavy right here, man. Get this one to your sister right here. Get that verse 9 again, King.
Therefore, have I also made you contemptible and base before all the people. Hey, look up you look up that word contemptible so they can understand what contemptible means. Because that's what I mean, that's shameful, man.
Contemptible. See, that's a word they ain't gonna teach it in school.
You gotta break some stuff down for Jake, man. This is serious stuff right here.
Right. Read it again with the most I say. Read verse 9 again.
God. Malachi chapter 2, verse 9. Therefore have I also made you contemptible.
Made them what?
Contemptible.
Let's get the definition of contemptible. First word, despicable.
Despicable.
Detestable.
Detestable.
Hateful. Reprehensible. Deplorable. Loathsome. Watch this. Odious.
Wow.
People don't even know what odious means. Revolting. Unspeakable. Heinous. Shocking. Offensive. Disgraceful. Shameful. Low. Cowardly. Watch this. Unworthy.
That's right. Unworthy. And that's the strong one. That's what I want. Because the scriptures, you know what? Let's see. Hold on.
Unworthy.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? That's what the Most High said. We didn't say that. Read that second part. But why does the Most High call us unworthy? Why does he call us that? Finish that out.
Hold on. I went somewhere else. You on there or not?
I got it. I'm still at Malachi chapter 2, verse 9. Therefore, I have also made you contemptible and the base before all the people, according as ye have not kept my ways and have been partial in the law. Partial in the law. I put on the dress, but I ain't really to give up that baconator like that, Or I can put down the heavy drinking, but I don't know if I can. It's gonna be hard to stop smoking that weed now, right? Or I can start sleeping with everybody, but it's gonna be hard, to put on a dress, or I still got to go turn up every now and then.
God.
That's why our people's mindset is you can't negotiate with the Most High.
That's right.
Let me add the other brother in real quick. I know he gonna bring something. Shalom, King.
Shalom.
Shalom. Yahawashi,
Yahawashi. Yeah, man, just had to go in real quick, man, because
I stepped away for a second.
So heavy, man.
Yeah.
He brought out something that's real heavy in these scriptures. You had another one you wanted to bring out, King?
Yeah, let me bring out this Deuteronomy 28 and 37.
Go ahead, King.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, with the Yahweh shall lead thee. You understand? So let me back off of what we just read. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna be an astonishment. We're gonna be what is it? We're gonna be contemptible in front of people.
In front of the world.
Nations, man. Yeah, other nations look at us like we're nothing, man.
And brought us to a base and low estate before all people.
That's right.
That's how they look at us. That's how they think about us, man.
Right. That's why they grab their purse. You know what I'm saying? That's
why Rebecca had the pizza like this. She didn't know what was going on. She had her breadsticks and her wings, and you know what I'm saying? She literally already had her food. Why you ain't going out the door? Oh, because it looked like a whole bunch of low estate people was out there. Why? Because those people aren't keeping the laws of the Most High. And they don't understand why they're in that condition. Why are you hanging out in front of the store?
Right.
You know what I mean? Wild bulls in the net. You see what I'm saying? But that's Jake for you though. But I want to jump back real quick on that. I know we're gonna get into this Tobit, but this all goes into it though. That's the beauty of it. All this is gonna go right into that, right?
Sure.
So read that Tobit, not Tobit. Read that Malachi chapter 2 and verse 7 one more time.
Malachi chapter 2 verse 7.
Right.
The priest's lips shall keep knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
They shall seek the law at his mouth.
They should see what?
The law at his mouth.
Let's get Deuteronomy chapter 17. Get Deuteronomy 17 real quick. Let me show you something.
17 what?
17. Let's start at verse.
What 8?
Start at verse 8. Watch this right here. Now you see the Most High said the priest lips should keep knowledge.
God.
And they should seek what at his mouth?
The law.
The law. We're gonna go into the law. Let's see what the let's see what the law commanded the people who taught the law.
God.
Right? Let's get that real quick. Start at verse 8.
8. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
If there arise a matter too hard for thee in judgment between blood and blood,
between the kinfolk, right? Your people. Go ahead.
Between plea and plea.
Right. We trying to get something resolved, but we ain't quite where we need to be. We ain't hashed it out yet. Go ahead.
And between stroke and stroke. Being matters of controversy.
Now that stroke and stroke, I mean, it done got almost physical out here. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna knock him out when I see him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up on him. I got to get it. Right? Go ahead.
Then shalt thou arise.
Go ahead.
And get thee up into the place which Yahweh thy God, thy power shall choose.
So you need to put that down, them emotion, them feelings, and go to the place where the Most High put his name.
That's right.
Where is that at? Keep going.
Verse 9. And thou shalt come unto the priests, the Levites.
Thou shalt come to who?
The priests, the Levites.
The Levites. This is the covenant. The Levitical priesthood was a covenant that they would be a part of the priesthood. Right? Go ahead.
And unto the judge that shall be in those days, and inquire.
Right, bring it before him.
And they shall show thee the sentence of the judgment.
The sentence of judgment. The judgment is based off of what? The laws.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to be seeking. The laws. You did this, you did that. You didn't do this. This the punishment. This the penalty. This the reward, the benefit.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead.
Verse 10. And thou shalt do according to the sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Stay to that place which Yahweh shall choose, shall show thee.
Mm-hmm.
And thou shalt observe to do according to all that they inform thee.
Do all according to all that they inform thee. Go ahead, watch this.
According to the sentence of the law.
According to what?
According to the sentence of the law.
Go ahead.
Which they shall teach thee. So we just read that the priest's lips should keep knowledge, right?
And they should seek what at his mouth?
The law, right?
Read verse 11 again from the top.
Verse 11 said, according to the sentence of the law, which they shall teach thee.
Which they shall teach thee.
God. And according to the judgment, which they shall tell thee.
See that?
Shall do.
Shall do. You see that? Go ahead.
Thou shalt not decline from the sentence which they shall show thee.
This is what I wanted to hear. You can't go against the punishment or the sentence of the judgment for breaking the laws. You can't say, oh, well, nah, Judge, I ain't really feeling that. So, I'm going to just go chill over here. What you mean? No. They put a judgment out because it's according to the law. Go ahead.
To the right hand.
Up to the what?
To the left.
So you ain't going to be able to do what you want to do. You can't just be foot loose out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to hang out what I want to do. You're supposed to be seeking the priest's lips for knowledge. understanding how to resolve issues. Hey, I went off a little bit. How do I come back into the fold? How do I repent of this thing? Hey, I did this terrible thing that I ain't proud of. I'm trying to repent for that thing, make supplication. Okay, well, this is what you need to do. Nah, I ain't really feeling what you saying. So, I'm gonna just hang out over here. That's how people think. Partiality. Remember it said they kept the law impartial, right? The Most High ain't dealing with that, man. Our people really got to come back to the understanding of who we dealing with in these last days, man. Because them judgments gonna stand. All right. Let's get back.
I got a precept on that.
Come on. Where you at, King?
The book of Joshua.
Come on.
Joshua 1:8.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
The book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8 reads, "This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein."
Salah, King, read that part again. That
thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
That's so heavy right there. It is see, our people don't want to do that though. You got to give the Most High. That's what we was talking about Wednesday. You got to give the Most High what he was his. You got to give him his due reverence, his due diligence. You got to do what he say, keep his laws. And then, right, it's a do what I say, and then, right?
That's right.
I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna bless you. Thy ways shall be prosperous, right? You will have good success. So you think you're gonna open up a shop and you selling a whole bunch of abominations against the Most High? You think your business is gonna be successful? Really? And if you do have a business that's successful, it's only gonna be that way for a short time. It's not gonna be that way for a long time. You're gonna get robbed out. Your supply chain gonna run out, right? All that gonna happen. You gonna get sick. Somebody that work for you gonna get sick. Your manpower, you can't hire the right people. They stealing from you. Something gonna happen where the Most High ain't gonna let it work. I done seen it too many times. One of my homeboys had a pizza shop, and this before I was in the truth. You think he still got that same pizza shop selling pepperonis and sausages? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He got cheeseburger, bacon pizzas. No. It ain't happening. He's selling the Italian hoagies with the pepperoni and the prosciuttos and Canadian bacon and all that. The Most High, nah. They done got robbed. They done put bars up. They done kicked in the back door, shut the whole business down. Health code violation. It's a wrap. Out of business.
And Salakia.
Just that quick.
You can tell it's Jake. You see, they don't usually do that to the Italian man.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But they do that to Jake. That's because them curses, bro. Them curses hit you, man.
And you can vouch for that, right? Because the place that we was talking about in the village where we go get the pizza from, right? That's the Italian dudes. But who in the back? Who in the back on the grill? Jake, and Northern Kingdom. Jake, it's a car back there making the subs, right? Making the pizza. Ain't nobody coming in there to rob them. They've been there over 35 years.
Right.
Ain't nobody niggas ain't gonna mess with them. Let a brother open up a sub shop in wickedness down there. He gonna get robbed the first month. Shut down. Own people throwing it. Nah, well, your price is too high than his. We gonna go over there. We gonna mess with him. You too high.
That's right.
Those are the curses, like the brother said. Those are the curses of our people. It was only given to us for our good, man. So why not confess that thing and be proud of that? I don't understand that. You should be, and that's a video we dropped a couple months back. You should be proud to be a Hebrew, man.
Right.
You should be proud to be the chosen people of the Most High, man.
Our people hate to hear that, boy. I don't know.
What's hard about that? You tell them, hey, you the chosen. Nah, man, God love everybody. Hey, I got the lottery ticket. It's worth 400 million. Nah, bro, I'm finna share that to everybody. You see how stupid that sound?
Nah, you said it wrong. I'm about to share this to Esau.
Yeah, I'm about to go give all my money to these white girls. That's how our people think, man.
That's all our people care about is them.
Right. I hit the lottery with the Most High. And I got a chance to cash that ticket in, and it is, you can't put no number on it. You can't put a number on it. And I'm gonna now want everybody to get this ticket. We're gonna split it multiple ways. No, I'm gonna be greedy with this. I'm gonna be stingy. What they say when you back in the day, you stingy. Yes, I am very much so when it comes to the Most High, because he said he's our power and nobody else. Matter of fact, let's grab that real quick before we jump to that Baruch. Get that Joel 2:27 right quick. Somebody grab that Amos real quick.
The Baruch always got to come out.
Yeah, that
Baruch why you
come out.
While you getting that, let me get a second witness on that scripture that I just brought out.
Bring that out, King.
They know it's all throughout the scriptures, man. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 1:1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of Yahweh, and in the Lord doeth he meditate day and night.
Day and night, bro.
Day and night, bro.
Day and night. I don't know what it is, man. It's been times like I couldn't sleep at night. I promise you. My wife will hit you like, what you doing? She see me on the side of the bed. I'm praying. Towards the east. I'm praying. It's 3-4 in the morning, bro. Wake up. I pray throughout the night. Whenever I can sleep, I start praying. Praying for this brother. Praying for this brother. Praying for the people that's putting in the work. Right? The 1/3, the remnant, so that they can get it together, so they can get closer to the Most High. Right? So that I can get sharper in the scriptures. I get more understanding. This brother get more understanding. The kids, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got to meditate on that thing. Read that again, bro, because that's so heavy. It said meditate day and night, bro. There ain't no break. Your whole walk, every decision that you make, when you really in the spirit of Yahawashi, when you really in the spirit, man, you're going to think about everything that you do and whether or not the Most High is going to be pleased with that.
That's right.
Everything. Like, hold on, I don't know if the Most High really, man, what's in there? You're going to be reading the labels and everything. Was I too loud? I asked my wife, I was at work today. They got on my nerves. They messing up all my orders, my shipments. I hit my wife. I was like, babe, was I tripping? She was like, yeah, but you won't really like tripping. You know what I'm saying? But I still had to check myself because I'm like, that can make me look bad, right? And then I'm like, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. He mean, he ruckus, So we got to examine ourselves with these scriptures, man. Go ahead, King. I mean, chop you up, but go ahead, King.
Nah, you good, man. The book of Psalms, chapter 1:2. But his delight is in the law of Yahweh, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night.
You hear that? It's a delight, man. A delight. It's a good thing. Let me get a definition on delight, because I don't even know if a lot of people know what that means in Israel. How we walking around? Let me get that delight.
Hey, what you wanted in Joel?
Let me get that Joel
2:27.
Yeah, that Joel 2:27, and then Shuv, grab that Amos. You know what I want. That 3:2.
3:1. I saw 3:1 down. I got you.
Yeah. Watch this. Delight, definition. Charm, enchant, captivate. The scriptures should captivate you. The knowledge in these scriptures, you should be what? Entrenched, thrilled, excited, great pleasure, happiness, gratification. That's how you should feel with these scriptures, man. That's how you should feel with wanting to keep the laws of the Most High, wanting to do and rehearse the righteous acts, loving the feast days, man, the high holy days, fellowship, going to camp, right? Jumping in on the live feed, talking to the Akim, right? That's a great thing, man. That's a beautiful thing. It's a delight. These brothers, I know they delight in this work, man. We enjoy this because we could be doing something totally off from this right now. On a Friday night, it's nice outside too, about 65, 70 degrees in the fall. And where we at? Man, shoot, man. Bring that out, King. I gotta let me back off the fact that this ain't for everybody.
You know how real that is, man, because like the past few times I come on here, like, you know, I've been battling in the spirit, you know, dealing with personal things. And it'd be like, you know, you got that person on the right and on the left telling you, listen, don't even get in there tonight, you know what I'm saying? And I be wanting my spirit to be right. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? You know, as soon as I see the stream go up and I see the brethren, that's why I'll usually sit for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm always captivated to come in, you know what I mean? And this is a delight. You know what I mean? This is a delight. You know what I mean? To dwell with brothers in the same spirit, man.
Man. That's exactly. I was telling you saw that earlier, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean, a lot of times, you know, when we get on here, man, I know I get on here, man. Sometimes I just got off of work. You know what I'm saying? Or I just made it because I'm tired, but you know what I'm saying? And that's how I get. But when you see it pop on, man, it's like, yo, man.
Time to go.
Then when you in there, man, it's like, bro, it's hard to get out, man.
Hard to get out.
Yeah, man.
3 hours later.
Exactly. 3 hours later. I'm only gonna get like 2 hours. We good, man. Next thing you know, it's flying by, man.
Yeah. And had to put it to a part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I done made it now where I already know it's Wednesday and Friday. I'm gonna have to break it up because it's a delight for the brethren to come into this. It's an honor. And then the same thing is, you know how real it is when we dealing with the Most High and we give praise to the Most High. It's because when I see these brothers in person, it's the same feeling.
That's right.
It's the same feeling every time I see my brother Shy. Every time I see this brother Shu, hey, it's big us. It's all love, man. What we got going on? Let's go.
That's right.
And we push each other to keep doing the work. Right? We hold each other accountable. I tell Shy, hey, look, man. Look, how many times I say, look, man, if I'm going off or you see me messing up, because I fear that thing.
That's right.
Tell me. I'm not too puffed up where I can't be told something. I'm gonna tell you. Nah, bro, look, don't do it that way. We should be, let's look at what these precepts say and how we should need to handle this. You know what I mean? But that's that delight in the Most High. And this is why we delight in it. Read that right there. This is why. This is the main reason why. That Joel 2:27. Bring who got that? Yeah,
okay. I was just about to go. Let me just
I got it. Oh, you got something else?
Well, I just want to go to Leviticus because of what you said a little while ago. So our favorite 19 and 17.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I got to show you what you just said, bro. This is why this is important, man. What you just said, if we go off, man, if you really see, people don't understand what love thy neighbor mean, man.
That's
They don't understand what love thy. They think that telling him that I love you or letting him use your water hose is loving your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Well, your neighbors are people, man. You know what I'm saying? If you see your brother going off, man, you're supposed to correct that brother, man. Because God, they give you the old the broke one, the one that you gotta tape up on. You know what I'm saying? Brothers think that's love. But let me read this, man. This is Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor. So you just heard what I just said. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor. So what is hate to your brother?
When you don't rebuke me.
When you what?
When you don't rebuke me or correct me.
That's hate. Right? It says, thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. So if that brother go off, or if I go off, or brother Yashu go off, and we don't correct each other, then we hate our brother.
Then I don't love him.
And you know what's crazy? When we try to rebuke our people by telling them to do the right thing and keep the laws, they say, "Don't judge me. Don't judge me." You know, I hate him, man, because he gonna tell us what to do. You know what I'm saying?
He tried to make me change and be better.
God, I had people say, "Yo, why are you telling people? You keep it to yourself." Like what?
What's the point of the good news?
That's right. I love my brother. I love my neighbor by telling him to come out of wickedness. Right? Verse 18, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people. But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am Yahweh. So the Most High put his signet on that, man.
Yeah, that's a stamp. That's the seal of approval.
I am Yahweh saying this, man. I had to bring that out, man. You said Joel, right?
Yeah, that's beautiful. But
I got it. I'm already there.
You got it, King. All right.
It leads right back up to what we were saying.
That's right.
If the Most High put the seal of approval on it, he said to do it, right? This is why he said do it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna start at 26 on this one. Joel 2:26 says, "And ye shall eat in plenty and be satisfied, and praise the name of Yahweh your power, that have dealt wondrously with you. And my people shall never be ashamed."
You shouldn't be ashamed to be able to correct your brother or take correction.
That's right.
You shouldn't be ashamed of that thing, man. Because guess what? When that happens, somebody, your brother, is showing you that they love you.
That's right.
That's how heavy that is. They are showing that they love you. Just like your children. You don't beat your children because you hate them.
Right.
Whoop them because you don't want him to put his hand on the stove and get burnt.
That's right.
If you let him do that, then you hate him. Or let your daughter pick up the scissors and run through the house with him. You're going to tell her no because you don't want them to get hurt.
That's right.
So why can that principle apply to our children? And when we thinking like a child, but we can't think like that as adults and grown folk. You see how off we are, how backwards we are in our thought process as people, as the Most High's people. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 27, Joel chapter 2 and verse 27 reads, "And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am Yahweh your power, and none else.
And none else.
And my people shall never be ashamed."
And you shouldn't be ashamed of that thing.
I got to keep telling you.
Don't be ashamed.
Don't be ashamed to be an Israelite.
There you go. We got a video. You should be proud. You should be so proud to be an Israelite, man. And it says it all through the scriptures because everything belongs to you.
Hey, you know what I think our people got a problem with? You know, they go back into the history, many of our people, and they say, "Oh, no, them Israelites was rebellious against God." Not even realizing you still the same rebellious Israelite today.
Right now. and
it's
worse.
Talking about you, right?
Right, and worse.
And worse. We got more demons on us because of wickedness.
Hey, I gotta bring this out, what we said earlier, bro. Right? You said, real quick, Proverbs 13 and 24.
Let me get there. I need to get there right where you at.
Because this is all tying in with everything, but also with loving thy neighbor, everything. Let's see how I feel when we don't correct our people and our children. Let me know when y'all there.
Young King Yashawan in the building.
Shalom, brother.
Shalom, Yashawan.
Oh yeah, he ready to go in.
Shalom.
Shalom. Right?
Yahawashi Shabrakatah. All right.
Yahawashi Shabrakatah, brother. Let me bring this Proverbs 13:24. It said, "He that spareth his rod hateth his son."
Read it again.
Proverbs chapter 13, verse 24. "He that spareth his rod hateth his son." So correction, if you don't correct your kids, man, that you know, it's funny how Esau said, don't beat your kids, right? Don't beat the kids. Let them do what they want, basically. You know what I mean? Because Esau is all about the opposite of the Most High.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? All right. It said, he that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him times.
And you know what's crazy about like what you just said with us going through that period of not chastening our children. Look at the generation we have before us right now.
That's right.
It's far more worse than the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. These children now, man, are way out of order.
Way out.
I walked by the TV the other day, and this Wendy Williams was on talking, saying how it was some chick put a post up saying, I only date killers. If you ain't got 3 bodies on your if you ain't got 3 bodies or more, then I ain't rocking with you.
Wow.
That's Satan. That's a damn demon.
She's a damn demon.
Man, bro.
Damn demon.
Hey, this generation, man.
That spirit gonna get her. That's what's gonna happen.
Right, man.
That death angel gonna come right on.
You promoting senseless killings. Like that's crazy.
Right.
This should have happened to her. Jump over to 19:18 in Proverbs. Jump over there.
18. I'm there.
Read that.
Wait, you say Proverbs, right? I'm gonna
Proverbs 19:18.
Proverbs 19, verse 18.
Right.
All right. It reads, chasten thy son.
In this case, they should have whooped her ass. Okay. Go ahead.
Yo, this is deep that you brought. This funny, bro. Chasten thy son while there is hope.
While there is hope. She doesn't have any hope. Well, she's already saying brothers got to have 3 bodies to be with her. Who's going to say, hey, yeah, you know, I murked off 2, you know.
No, you don't qualify.
What is going on here?
Yeah, I got 2 bodies. Is that good enough?
Can we negotiate? I got one in that. I got one in the possible.
Yeah, I was trying to get that 3rd one. He was fast.
He got away. He dipped off for me.
I don't like your father though. Let me see. Let me check this out. I might get the 3rd one.
Read that. Watch this. Read that 18 again. Watch this.
Proverbs 19, verse 18. Chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his crying.
She should have got her ass beat.
That's right.
Okay. And you can't spare them for they crying. They ain't gonna die. Right? That's why that scripture is there, because we love our people. You're supposed to love your child. You're supposed to love your brother. Now you ain't gonna go up and just beat up your brother. You know what I'm saying? But we are supposed to be able to give correction and understand that correction is coming from a place of love and not hate or trying to destroy you or tear you down. Now there's some wicked brothers that will do that. There's some wicked ones out there, but you have to examine that friend. You know, you have to examine a man before you call him your friend, right? And see that fruit that he bears. You know what I mean? Take heed of that, you know. But I just wanted to bring that out because of what you were saying about how we need to be able to correct ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Each other. You know what I mean? Let's get
hold on.
Go
ahead.
No, I gotta
where you at?
Point that out. We gotta understand that there's a way to punish your kids too.
Right.
Because you got some people that want to, like these brothers that get drunk, and it's a way to do it righteously, man. Do it according to the law, man.
Right.
You know, like broken jokers that come out here just start whooping on their kids for no reason, right? And you know what I mean? And we, you know, that's not what we're talking about. But I'm gonna bring out Ephesians. Hold on, Slovakia. Ephesians 6. All right, let me go. I'm gonna start at 1. All right, we're gonna go to this, right? And this is a little off, but it's still on the topic where we was on, right? It says it's just like Ephesians 6:1. It says, "Children, obey your parents in Yahweh, for this is right." right? So when you get when the Most High tell you don't spare that rod, when you go off according to the law, you're supposed to get touched, because
that's right.
Actually, because the correction is that's how we save you. That's how we show love, to correct you, right?
That's how I keep you from going out here doing something where you end up dying early.
That's right. And like we always bring out that Isaiah 58:1, when it says, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, man. Yo, the Most High is telling us to warn them. But what's that scripture say? Warn them for me.
Warn them.
I ain't playing, man. I mean,
give them warning from me.
That's right. All right.
That's what he said.
God, verse 2, it said, honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise, that it may be well with thee, and thou mayest live long on the earth.
That right? What?
That thou mayest live long on the earth.
Watch this though.
And then now this is what I want to get at. Verse 4. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath. You understand now? Don't be going at your kid and bucking at them. You know what I mean? And,
coming home from that Friday night in North Carolina with the nice weather after you turned up and reveled all night.
Turned up, you want to come home and start beating the brother. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? You hit the kid with vicious body blows. You know?
For no reason. You just coming home. Like, hey, come here a little bit.
You practicing what you learned at the gym on the kids.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. But it says, but bring up the nurture and admonition of Yahweh, man.
That's right.
Read that last line again. How should we bring them up?
It says, but bring them up. So I just lost. All right. Okay, it says, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of Yahweh.
Bring them up in knowing the Most High.
That's right.
Bring them up and showing them how they're supposed to live, because nurture comes from nature. How are you supposed to naturally live and do the things of the Most High when he still crack them fingers? That's okay, because guess what? He ain't gonna steal no more. You see what I'm saying? He run off at the mouth. You lost your mind. You can't hit him. You can't hit him with the down. You know what I'm saying? And break his jaw. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that, but we do supposed to take our children and show them the way, show them the right way according to the law. Like my one of my child, I ain't gonna call him out because y'all know my kids, but I ain't gonna call him out. But I'm gonna just give an example. One of them the other day took something, right? They weren't supposed to take it, but it was that thing. So they weren't supposed to take it. So that's what the initial offense was. And then I said, you take this. And I didn't show him what I had. So that was the option of, am I going to lie right now or am I going to tell the truth? And I said, now, if you lie, then you're going to get in trouble for taking it because I already know you took it. And you're going to get in trouble for the lie. It's your choice. And I said, whichever one you choose, that's what we're going to go with. And that mother said, yes, I took it and I shouldn't have. So I said, okay, well, you know you did wrong. This is what you did. Come on in here. Let me get that.
That's right.
And guess what? You know what that mother said afterwards? I ain't going to do that no more. I ain't going to do that no more. 2 lessons knocked out one time. I ain't even have to go in hard. Why?
Right.
Because I'm raising them up according to what the Most High say and not just putting them in the headlock and DDTing them on the carpet in the living room. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Put them in the high Nelson. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. We doing according to what the Most High say and righteous. That's how you raise them. You know what I mean? And that's a good thing. That's a good thing, right? Now let's get that. Anybody else have another precept before we jump to that Baruch real quick?
I got the Amos. I'm still holding.
Oh yeah. Bring that Amos. Bring that out. Just let me backing off that Joel 2:26 through 27.
The book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 1 says, hear this word that Yahweh have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Salak, you see how heavy that is right there? He said, I did this for you. And because I did that for you, the only people that I know. I don't know everybody else. So when they open up their Italian hoagie shop, I don't give a damn. But when you do it, what'd he say? Go ahead.
Therefore, I will punish you for all. I will punish you.
He's gonna whoop thine cheeks
for all your iniquities.
Everything we for what? For no, just some of it or partially.
For all your iniquities.
For all your iniquities. You see that? And you can tell when you look at our people. We are hard-headed. You know that kid that continually keep getting whoopings?
Mm-hmm.
Be trying to find special ways to punish them because the whoopings don't work no more. Yeah. And then that's what he said, okay, let me go ahead and put y'all back on them. Let me put y'all on some ships. Let me let them go on over there and whip your back for real. Because he only dealing with us. And that's what we're about to get into. Now is the time to confess the Most High. That's why we got to bring this out. Now is the time to confess the Most High because we hear it. We're in these last days, and we're gonna get into this too. Let's get. Anybody else have another precept before we jump into that Baruch?
I'm ready to bring that Baruch out.
All right.
Time.
Perfect. Go ahead, King.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 1.
Right.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life.
Right.
But such as leave it shall die.
Most High said, when you leave his laws, you're gonna die, bro.
Right.
That's a part of the punishment. Let's not get it twisted. He's a man of war. He's used to putting people to death. He's very good at that. You know, he has a knack for that, brother. Go ahead.
Turn thee, O Jacob.
So you keep telling us to turn back, come back, turn around, stop doing what you used to do, right? Go ahead.
And take hold of take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou may be illuminated. Yeah. You want you going?
Matter of fact, go ahead and jump to that verse 6 while we talking about judgment and punishment and going off. Right? Go ahead.
All right. Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath. Ye were delivered unto the enemy.
We were delivered unto the enemy because we moved the Most High to wrath. What's that right there? That's Sirach.
Sirach 3 and 8.
I'm there. Sirach, Sirach chapter 3, verse 8.
Right.
Honor thy father and mother, both in word and deed, that a blessing may come upon thee from them.
Salakia. Now you see when we first read Colossians 3:17, the Most High said, honor him in word or deed. That lets you know the Most High look at us as his children. We are his children. And he corrects us when we go off. Right? And he corrects us when we go off, and he blesses when we do good. Bring that out one more time, King.
It says, it reads, honor thy father and mother, both in word and deed, that a blessing may come upon thee from them. And that I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. This whole scripture hit for the honoring of your parents, man. You know what I'm saying? But I mean that whole chapter basically. But
jump down to verse 16.
Verse 16. He that forsaketh his father is as a blasphemer.
So wait, hold up. Who's our heavenly Father?
That's right.
Who's our heavenly Father? The Most High.
That's right.
Yahweh. So when we do that and we go against his word, what are we doing? We blaspheming our Father.
Hey, sis, Nadawa, that's a strong precept, sis. That was strong right there.
You know, that's her, that's her thing. That's a rock. You know,
that's a rock.
She didn't got a hold of that Ecclesiasticus. Okay?
That's yeah.
Right. But it's so true. Bring that out again.
Bring that out one more time.
Yeah, let that sink home right there. That's
Ecclesiasticus of Sirach, chapter 3, verse 16. He that forsaketh his father is a blasphemer.
He's a blasphemer.
And he that angereth his mother is cursed of the Most High.
He that angers his mother. So yeah, little boys, you got to listen to your moms, right? Show thyself a man, right? Honor your father and your mother. Same way we got to honor the Most High in word and deed. That's why we bring that out. Colossians 3:17, in word or deed, we give honor to the Most High through the power of Yahawashi, right? Let's get let's jump right into it, man. We ready for that Tobit now, right? Y'all got anything else y'all want to jump in? We done precept the precepts. Right?
Hey, I'll link another one up with this since we going in on the honoring of our in the obedience of our children. Let's get Sirach 30:1 on that. Sirach chapter 30 verse 1 reads, he that loveth his son causeth him oft to fill the rod.
That's right.
That he may have joy of him in the end.
Read that again. You get that's a heavy scripture right there.
Right. He that loveth his son causes him oft to fill the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end.
When he become older, when he on his own, when he making them life choices.
That's right,
right? You want them whoopings to sting in. Like, nah, man, I can't do that. That ain't my mom and dad wouldn't appreciate that if I act like that.
Let me bring this in. According to the Lord of Most High.
According to the Lord of Most High.
That's right.
See, our children, we didn't us in here, we weren't born in the truth. I can't say to everybody, but I wasn't born in the truth.
For sure.
I wish I was born in the truth.
That's right.
I was born in the church. I wasn't born in the truth, knowing the true spirit and power of the scriptures and the Most High and who we were. I didn't know those things. My children know those things. If I have another child, they're born into this. Therefore, what happens with read verse 2? What happens when we do that?
He that chasteneth his son shall have joy of him.
You get to enjoy him or her. Right? Go ahead.
And he shall rejoice of him among his acquaintances.
Among his peers, amongst his friends, other brethren, you say, yo, you proud. That's my child. He's doing the will of the Most High. I did good raising him. I did good. I did good. That should make you feel proud.
That's right.
So that should make you feel proud.
And you as a kid, as a son, you should want to make your father proud by doing according to the Most High.
And shouldn't we want to make the Most High happy?
That's right.
Same thing. You should want to make the Most High happy.
That's right.
And have joy in us so he can enjoy us in the end.
That's right. And that's why we keep the law of the Most High. Because first of all, we know when we go off, the Most High will whoop our behinds. You know why he whoop us? Because he love us.
Crazy like, right?
That's right.
Crazy like. Right? Got a couple of shout outs. Shalom Kings, all about is watching the chat. Appreciate y'all joining in, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, man.
Verse 3.
Go ahead.
He that teaches his son grieveth the enemy.
Read that again.
Wow.
He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy.
Now watch this. If we taught all our children, we ain't celebrating Christmas. We taught all our children, now we don't buy pepperoni pizza no more.
Right.
We don't eat abominations. None of my daughters, none of the daughters of Zion are dressed like a horse.
That's right.
That's a grievance to the nations. You know why? Because they can't make them ducats and them dineros off of us.
Not only that, because our father would have fought for us and we wouldn't have been here. That's very grievous.
Khan. I see the brother Khan trying to come in. I don't know what's going on, but when he jump in, I'll put him in. Let me see what he talking about. But we gotta see that when we keep the Most High, see that's laws. That's a grievance to the nations, man. That's a grievance to the nations. Where's that at in Judith?
That's right.
Hey, because you know what, man. what do our people see now when these nations see our kids out here with their pants sagging, you know, with our young men shooting each other down in the streets? You know, that thing is folly. Yup. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean, it is folly and it's laughable. But when they see our children in order, you know what I mean, that thing is a pain to the enemy.
Yo, but you know what's crazy, Yashu? Our own people hate that, bro. We out there pushing this word. We changing young brothers. Yo, it's young brothers out there that can go toe to toe with any pastor out here, bro.
That's right.
These young brothers left the street. They marrying their wives. You know what I'm saying? And they been, you know what I mean? They out of the streets. You know what I mean? They not selling drugs. They not using drugs. You know what I'm saying? They repenting, man. And let me tell you, bro, that's scary to the heathens.
That's right.
That's scary.
Can I get that what you just said?
That's right.
Let me get that precept for that real quick in that Judith 5.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that Judith 5 real quick.
So we got this, man. We can go all day.
We done turned around the whole
lesson, right? we might have to mess around and do a lesson on this.
Right.
This might be next, man.
How to get thine child's cheeks to see them in thine end. But we love our kids, though. If you see how these brothers protect our children and our women, because we in the world, we ain't do it like that, bro. We didn't show our children love like we do now, man. We didn't. We did some of the worst things around our children. I can attest to that personally.
Yep,
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking just for me. You know what I mean? So we done some things that we ain't proud of. Our children have seen us go off.
That's right.
For them to see us in righteousness, our daughters want to be dressed modest. They don't want boys looking at them a certain kind of way. Our sons are, yes, sir, and you know, they shalom and they big up in the brothers. You know, they confident in who they are. They know who they are. That's a beautiful thing to bring your children up and raise your family according to the Most High. And you grieve the nations. Read that again, bro, where you just was at. Read that one more time, bro. Because that's heavy right there. You grieve the nations when you bring your children up in this.
The book of Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 3. He that teaches his son grieveth the enemy. And before his friends he shall rejoice of him. He shall rejoice of him. You see that? Watch this right here. This that Judith chapter 5. And I'm gonna get verse 20. I'm gonna get both sides of that coin. Right? Because before a child, before a man is a man, he's a man child. That's and right. His actions as a child determine how he's gonna be once he's older. You see what I mean? Because it's rooted in him from the beginning. It's the seed is planted from the beginning. All right. So now watch this. Judith chapter 5, verse 20. Now, therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. And let us go up, and we shall overcome them. These nations know. If I can keep their children in wickedness, showing them twerk videos, right? Making their sons dumb down and play video games all day long, right? Don't know what's going on. Let's keep them high. Let's keep the Newports on sale. If you buy the first pack, you get the second pack 50 cents off. Let's keep the White Owls on sale for 99 cents, 2 to 3 in the pack. They know this.
And Amalek in charge of a lot of that.
Yeah, they own most of it. Right? They sitting on the board, on the executive boards. How can we keep the Negroes continuing to buy our products? Right? But watch this, though. When you raise that child up in the way he should go, what does it say? They grieve the nations. This is what happens. Verse 21. But if there be no iniquity, if you're raising that child up to where this next generation, like the ones we're trying to build up now, have no iniquity, right? And their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them. What you say, Shia, earlier? We wouldn't even be here. The Most High wouldn't allowed us to come over here in the first place if there was no iniquity in us as a people. Right? Watch this. Lest their Lord defend them and their power be for them, and we become a reproach. You see that? That's a grievance to the nations. When we in order and we grieve them, that they don't like that thing, man. Right? Before all the world. So instead of us being a reproach, looking crazy, looking like so-called wild animals on the corner, right? Like they call us monkeys, all that. That's the heathen. They the ones that's like that. But we're in a lower state because why? We ain't teaching our children this. We ain't confessing the Most High. Right?
That's right.
So I just wanted to bring that out just to land me back right off what that brother was saying. You see how all this jump in together? All this go hand in hand, right? As a matter of fact, I think now is it time?
Yeah, it's time, man. Let's
It's
get
time?
into it.
All right. Let's jump into it. Let's get that Tobit. Chapter 13. And let's start at what was left off? 9. Let's
you want to bring it back to 3 so we could give them kind of the context of what's going on.
Down to 9.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The book of Tobit, chapter 13 and verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he hath scattered us among them.
Mm-hmm. Jump down to verse 9.
Verse 9. O Jerusalem, the holy city, he will scourge thee for thy children's work, and will have mercy again on the sons of the righteous.
You see that? He said he'll have mercy again on the sons of the righteous. Let's get Isaiah 61 and verse 1. Matter of fact, no.
Hey, you know what's ill? You want to know what's ill? When you look up that definition for scourge, it'll pull up and show you the whips of the slave man. You know what I'm saying? It actually show you the brother that that got his beat whipped with the lashes. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the imagery for that word,
splicing.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was kind of heavy. You know what I'm saying?
That was, yeah. That's real heavy because that's man.
I had the book, or I don't know where it is, but that brother, he's on a lot of books and stuff, man, with his back. You see his back just ripped out. You know what I mean?
It's ripped off, yeah.
I know what you got. Let me see if I can add this to the jump. man. Because this is I know exactly what you're talking about. They I know I know what you're talking about. You're talking about this brother right here. And you could tell they beat him all in the head and everything.
That's right.
It won't just let me jump back over here. Let me share this. Let me see.
That's all right. Y'all sure?
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
You see that right there?
That's right.
Is it big enough?
Yeah, it's good.
You see that jump, man? See that brother's back, man?
That's right.
They had fun doing that.
That's right.
And I'm gonna go as far as say whoever did that man was sadistic. Okay, he enjoyed doing that. And then at the same time, the Most High showed you be rebellious against me, I'm gonna put you in a nation that is no people.
That's right.
And then look at the outcome.
The worst of the nation.
Where they do that to you.
That they do this to you. But you know what? You know what's so weak about our people in these last days? I need to forgive that. Wait. I'm supposed to marry, have families with the person that did that to my forefather. Because this is just one dude. This is one brother. Okay? This is man. Let me go back over here, man. See, y'all done brought out the slave pictures now. Y'all done antebellum me. Hey, look.
Hey, but nah, it's heavy. It's heavy when you go back and you read that, because he's saying, you know, oh Jerusalem, talking about our people, you know what I mean, the holy city, and it's saying, I will scourge thee for thy children's work, and will have mercy again on the sons of the righteous, man. So even though all that was done to us, man, and all of the wicked atrocities that fell upon our people, you know what I mean, the Most High still gonna bring us back if we righteous.
If we what?
If we righteous.
If we righteous. Watch this right here, bro. Let me show you this right here. We gotta look at the realness of. Let me show y'all this real quick. Watch this right here, man. Imagine this right here. Okay, this right here. That. Y'all see that image?
That's right.
You see that right there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 for all 12 tribes.
You got hit for the northern and the southern kingdom. Vicious body blows, okay? And then, you know, sometimes I'm gonna slip out their hand. He didn't hit you with this part.
Right.
You know what I mean? This mother right here, like, it got daggone stones and
it. Man.
You get hit with that, boy. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, the brother put a precept in here real quick. Let me get this real quick. What the brother say? Zechariah 1:15. It says, I'm very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. You see that?
That's right.
You think you got away with using this on the Most High's people? And this from Rome. This Roman. So know a lot of our brothers felt that thing. You know what I mean?
Great precept.
I actually love that scripture too, bro.
Zechariah 1:15. Let's read it again from the top. It says, and I'm very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. They chilling. Everything's good. Everything's fun, right? For I was but a little displeased. See, the Most High was on. You see that? He was only a little displeased.
Just a little
bit.
They
helped forward the affliction. They took it too damn far.
And you know, it's amazing. The Most High warned us about that. He said people was going to come against us that don't regard the young or the old, man.
Right.
He basically was warning us like these people are not human, man. You know, they don't have no remorse for nothing.
And hate the Most High people, right? Beautiful precept, brother. Beautiful precept, right? Let's get that verse 10, right? Watch this, because he said he was a little displeased with us, right? Even he said we were sold to the nations, not for our destruction. What I said.
That's right.
Baruch 4 and 6. Let me grab that real quick before you grab that Tobit 13 and 10. Baruch 4 and 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction. That's heavy right there. Not for your destruction, right? But because you moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. For you provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to the Most High. You have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. You went against the Father, and you went against your nation. That's like going against your daddy and your mama. Now Johnny Blue Lights down the street didn't beat you back in. See what I'm saying?
Now because we bring this, I got to bring this out. Then Isaiah 47 and 6. It says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. Verse 7. And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever. That's America, man. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the later end of it. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasure and dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Mm-hmm.
These two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries,
Mm-hmm.
and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. Hey, this go right to Revelations.
Right, because we worship devils.
That's right.
Getting all these false doctrines, ideologies.
To the queen.
Right? What the sisters say? Right there. Right there. They love Esau's. They love Esau. How you gonna love the person that used this right here on your back? Hold up. The person that used this right here on you, and then you love them. Stockholm syndrome at its finest. Stockholm syndrome. Right? That's what our people is in the midst of, man. That's what our people in the midst of. Loving the enemy, but we don't confess the Most High. I don't get it.
Right.
I don't get it. Right? Watch this right here. Read verse 10. That Tobit 13.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The book of Tobit, chapter 13, verse 10 reads, "Give praise to Yahweh, for he is good, and praise the everlasting King, that his tabernacle may be builded in thee again with joy, and let him make joyful therein those that are captives, and love in thee forever, those that are miserable."
You see that? So the Most High brought us to a state where we was in captivity, locked up, and in prison on the bottom. Get Isaiah 61:1. Isaiah 61:1. He always say he gonna bring back his people out of that lower state, that hellish condition, right? But we gotta sing his praise, man. We gotta come back to him, bro. You know?
Yeah. Chapter 61, verse 1.
Right?
The spirit of Yahweh, thy power is upon me, because thou hast anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
He's told what was Isaiah told to do?
Preach good tidings unto the meek. Right? It say, he have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives.
What is that proclamation of liberty? What is that? That proclamation of liberty is knowing who your power is. Getting out of the bondage of sin and wickedness, which destroys and killeth you.
That's right? Freedom, Mark.
Freedom. The truth shall make thou free. Right? The truth shall make you free, right? Right? Go ahead. Oh,
I got you. I got you. It says the rest. Let me see. To proclaim the acceptable year of Yahweh, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn.
To proclaim the acceptable year of the Most High. You see that? And the day of vengeance of our power. That's a righteous thing with the Most High, to give recompense to them that trouble you. That's a good thing. You want to see the fall of the enemy. People like, man, I'm about to move to daggone Singapore. Okay, nah, I'm gonna chill right here in America. I want to be here. Lord willing, I get to see it.
And Con, and I want to add this in. We're gonna keep going down, because this is the good news. This right here. It said, when it says anointed me to good tidings, is what?
That's good news.
This is the what the scriptures was talking about, because people, like to say it's everybody. Like, this just started in Matthew in the New Testament, but this was already written.
That's
the good news. The New Testament. This is the Testament right here. Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 3. Go ahead, bring out verse 3 on that.
Come on. to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion. That's the Israelites, right? To give unto them beauty for ashes. We have ashes right now.
That's right.
The oil of joy for mourning. We the ones mourning. The garments of praise for the spirit of heaviness.
That's why we be saying that the scriptures be heavy.
That's right.
Because we see it. The Most High gave us a spiritual eye to read the scriptures and break them down, so we understand some of these dark sayings in here. We understand these heavy thoughts that have to come on your mind when you meditate day and night in the scriptures. This is heavy. So that's why it says spirit of heaviness. Right? Go ahead, King.
That they might be called trees of righteousness.
Trees of righteousness, and trees bears fruit.
That's right.
The planting of Yahweh, that he might be glorified.
What we supposed to be doing this for?
That he, the Most High, might be glorified.
So that he can be glorified.
That's right. And that's why we give all praises to Yahweh.
That's right.
Yahawashi.
Because it's about him. It ain't about us.
That's right.
It ain't about us. We just some brothers that the Most High using as vessels. We're not using our own words.
That's right.
We literally ain't using our own word. We go into the definitions, the breakdowns of different words. We ain't write that. We didn't write Isaiah the 61st chapter, verses 1 through 3. We didn't read that. We didn't write it. We just reading it. But the Most High gave us an understanding of what it means, because it's heavy, because we sighing and crying for our nation.
That's right.
And before we could do all that, guess what we had to do? Keep the laws. Fear the Most High and keep the laws. Faith in Hamashiach Yahawashi, fear the Most High. Fear the judgment, fear the laws. See what he did to everybody else who didn't do that. Right?
That's right.
That's what we fear, man. All right? Let's get that verse 11. Matter of fact, wait. Let me get that Luke real quick. I got a Luke. You said the New Testament, right? They thought this was just a New Testament thing, so I might as well get them with something in the New Testament. Show them how they all link up, right? How all these was in the same spirit, speaking heavy thoughts and dark sayings, right? Let's get that Luke chapter 14 and start at verse 18. Let's see if he said what Isaiah said.
Luke chapter 14, verse 18. And they shall all with one consent begin to make excuse.
No, Salaki. Luke chapter 4, verse 18. Salaki.
4, okay, yeah. I'm about to say
18. And who's speaking right here? Who's speaking right here?
It's in that red letter, huh?
That's that red letter. That's your Yahawashi speaking, right? And that lets you know. Watch, and I want you to go all the way through 20. Watch this. Go ahead. Start at verse 18.
Luke chapter 4, verse 18. The spirit of Yahweh is upon me, because he have anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He have sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives.
Salaki, right there. I just wanted to get that first thing out. You see those 3 adjectives that the Most High used Christ to talk about? Who's the poor? You black and Hispanics. We the poor.
And we just read that in Isaiah. It said that mourn in Zion.
Come on. We the poor.
That's right.
Right? It says the brokenhearted. Who's brokenhearted? From seeing the drug use and the destruction and being in the projects, in the hoods, in the slums, seeing our brothers get murdered and killed, and our daughters get taken away from us, and our parents not living healthy lives, and you know what I'm saying? Broken glass, and you know what I'm saying? That's what we in, bro. Right? And then it said also deliverance to the captives. And what you say he said in Zion and Isaiah? The deliverance in Zion. Zion was taking captives. Who's the captives now? The Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Because we all on some kind of reservation, red line district, or some daggone ghetto, slum, or projects. right? He said he was sent here for them. Go ahead. From the captives.
All right. The captives, and recovered of sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised.
To set at what?
At liberty them that are bruised.
Let's see what liberation means. Let's get a definition of, you know, when they say liberty, they make it sound all good and patriotic. Let's see what the real definition of that. Liberation. Let's see. Freeing, release, deliverance. Watch this. Rescued. Watch this. Salvation, unchaining, unfettering, untying, unshackling. Is not every last one of those in the scriptures?
That's right.
Every last one of those is in the scriptures that will happen to the children of Israel, right? Read verse 19, because Isaiah said the same thing.
To preach the acceptable year of Yahweh,
right? The acceptable year of the Most High. Watch this. Now, after he said the words of the Most High in the Spirit, what did he do?
And he closed the book.
And he did what?
And he closed the book.
So the priest's lip should keep knowledge. So once you coming out the scriptures, you just said what it say. What did he do?
And he closed the book, and he gave it again to the minister and sat down.
And did what?
And the eyes of all them that were in the synagogue were fastened on him.
Oh my God. That's how it is when we go out there and teach. I can't believe these guys are saying this. They said, what?
Hey, what they say? What book you reading from?
What book is that? Am I lying though? Sue, ain't that how they be looking? What Bible is that?
Hey, then when you show them, they be like, oh, okay, all right.
Right. Oh, where that's in there? Yes. Here. And this is how we hit them. Hey, look, come hit them with that.
Yeah.
Come read it. Come read it. Come up here, read it. We want you to read it. Therefore, you know that we're not using our words. So when you read it, we can close the book. And now that seed is planted.
That's
now
right.
it's time for you to go confess the Most High because we've given you his words. It ain't our words.
They always say y'all know the word, but y'all twisted the scriptures.
Y'all did that.
Yo, how you reading it verbatim, but you
twisting that up.
Yeah. You taking that out of context.
You taking that out of context.
So if I showed it to you in the Old Testament and the New Testament by Yahawashi and one of the major prophets in the Tanakh, I showed it to you. Oh, nah, that ain't what that really mean.
Nah, because Paul said, okay, don't let Paul be your destruction.
That's right.
Because you can't understand them. Huh? Because they can't understand them, just like Peter said.
Yeah, don't let Paul's writings be your destruction. Right? Let's get I had some
but that's why we break it down the way we do. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit, man, because we try to make it plain for our people to understand. But even with that, man, the Most High got them blinders on them, man.
Yeah,
they just can't see and can't understand it, man. So that's the Most High that gave them that strong delusion, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And it's something that so like, what was you saying, King?
No, I said that they will believe a lie.
That's right.
Well, a lie feels good because it makes you reject reality. A lie is music to your ears as you reject reality because you like the position that you're in. It's easy to stay where you're at. It's hard to make change.
That's right.
And that's what the Most High wants you to do. If you go in a certain way and he's saying turn back or turn thee, that's a change from the way that you was going. And our people don't want to change.
Salakia, let me know.
Turn thee, oh Jacob. Go ahead, King. What was you saying?
I got to bring that out, what I just said. 2 Thessalonians 2:9.
That's right.
It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. We know who that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like verse 10, it says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. Why? Because they've received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusions.
That's right.
What is Christianity, huh?
A strong delusion.
A strong delusion.
What is Catholicism?
The strongest delusion.
What is Islam? Muslims.
A prison delusion.
That's right. That they should believe a lie.
That's right.
That they all might be damned who believe not the truth.
You got to read that again. Read that part again.
That they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness.
They don't want to change, bro. Like I just said, it feel good to them.
God, what's it?
It feel good to them. They don't want to change. They don't want to turn to the Most High. They ain't ready to confess the Most High, man. It take a special kind of brother that's done been through some things. A special type of sister that's done been through some things that the Most High said, okay, I'm going to reveal this to them.
All right, I'm going to use you.
I'm going to use you. I promise you, man, I thank the Most High every day for just even waking me up to the truth. Every day we should be thanking the Most High that he even woke us up to this, man. Yeah, we still be doing the same things, man.
That's right, man. And I hate to keep going off, man, with these precepts, but this, I mean, it's actually important, man. I got to go to Isaiah 30 real quick, man.
Okay.
30 and 8.
No, you ain't even that far off, because I was finna jump into that Psalms real quick. So you ain't too far off.
I just don't want to keep, me bringing this out, but this got to come out too.
Where you at?
No.
Psalms
Isaiah 30 and 8.
30 and 8. Select.
To 10. All right. Isaiah 30, verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of Yahweh. Right? Verse 10, it says, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. See, they love to hear deceitful things. They don't want to hear the words of the Most High.
And then you know what? How long have we been doing that though? Did they listen to the kings?
Nope.
Did they listen to the ones who told us to keep our minds right, keep in order? Let's get that 1 Kings 22 and 8. Just while we're here. Because
hold on. Can I gotta go down a little bit.
Yeah. Go ahead, King.
Because it got it. All right, it said, verse 11 said, get ye out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to see before us. This is what our people do. Verse 12. Wherefore, thus says the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, wherefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, who break it cometh suddenly and then as at an instant. Go ahead. I just had to bring that out too, man.
Oh no, because that's powerful, because that's what it's saying. The whole book of Tobit is talking about those things. The praising of the Most High, doing what he's saying, obedience. That's what this is all about. Confessing him, not being afraid to do the will of the Most High. So all this goes hand in hand. We done talked about how to raise the children. That goes into this. How we supposed to conduct ourselves when we dealing with the Most High. How I'm supposed to deal with different brethren, right? what the ancient ones said. We didn't went into the Gospels, and we showed the gospel in the Old Testament. Right, all of it comes back to praising and confessing to the Most High, and uplifting Him above ourselves, and making Him our power and not idols and going into idolatry. Right. So yeah, no, that's perfect. Let me see if I can back that up real quick with something, man. Let me get Jeremiah 11 and Salakia. Jeremiah 11 and 21. I might go up though. Yeah. That's what I want. Jeremiah 11. Start at verse 20. Watch this.
Chapter 11, verse 20. But Yahweh of hosts, that judges righteously, that triest the reins in the heart, let me see thy vengeance on them. For unto thee have I revealed my cause.
Watch this.
Verse 21. Therefore, thus says Yahweh of the men of Anathoth, that seek my life, thy life, saying, prophesy not in the name of Yahweh.
What did he say, dude?
Prophesy not in the name of Yahweh.
Don't tell me what the Most High got to say.
That's right.
I don't want to hear. I can't. Look, just, you can say anything you want to me. I don't care if you're lying.
Yeah, how many times we be out there, right? And they be like, "No, I want to hear what you got to say. Don't read the Bible.
No, don't read the book.
Don't read the book. I want to hear what you got to say."
No, we're gonna read these precepts. Read what he say again. What he say about the Most High?
He's saying, "Prophesy not in the name of Yahweh, that thou die not by our hand."
See that? He trying to tempt them too. Look, don't say that, bro. We're gonna knock you out, bro. We're gonna take you out of here. You see that? So now you realize that's among the heathen, even amongst your people. Your people have a heathen mind state. You got to be willing to put him above everything and confess the truth, right? So I just wanted to let me back off of that so we can jump back into. Matter of fact, give me Psalms 147, man. I got to jump over here, man, because it all go hand in hand. Psalms 147.
Psalms 147, verse 19.
Start at the top on that.
1. Praise ye Yahweh.
Watch this.
For it is good to sing praises unto Yahweh.
Read that again, man.
To our God, rather. Praise ye Yahweh. For it is good to sing praises unto the Most High. For it is pleasant, and praise is comely. Yahweh doth build up Jerusalem. He gathers together the outcasts of Israel.
Watch this.
He healeth the broken in heart, and bindeth up their wounds.
Now watch this. Didn't Isaiah just say the same thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Didn't Yahawashi say the same thing?
That's right.
So King David backing all of them up.
That's right.
That's in the middle. That's before Isaiah.
That's right.
So where was these brothers getting this information from? They walked all in the same spirit.
That's right.
And they commanded their people and themselves to confess the Most High. Give praises to him first.
Hey, that's how you can tell the power for the scriptures and the validity, man, because these brothers, these things was written at different times, man.
At different generations. Centuries, thousands of years in between some of them. Right? Thousands of years. How Moses and Yahawashi walk in the same spirit. He's the prophet like unto Moses. Why? Because they had the same spirit. They were both saviors of Israel. Israel has had many saviors, right? But they all had to have the same spirit of the Most High dealing with them. They weren't doing it because they won't confessing the Most High. They won't getting that spiritual, understanding and divination because they did what they wanted to do, right? Let me see something. Look like sis got a precept in the chat. Hold on. Let me see what she done put in here. Let me put it up for the people. Sirach 9:15. Let's get that real quick, and then we'll jump back over. The book of Sirach, chapter 9 and verse 15. Let thy talk be with the wise, and all thy communication in the law of the Most High.
That's right.
That answers the question. How these brothers, different time periods, all over, different generations, 1,000 years apart, right? Different captivities and kingdoms. You know why? Because they let their communication be within the laws of the Most High. They conducted themselves by the law. So they thought, act, and taught, and read, and prophesied according to what the Most High wanted and not themselves. We got to understand how heavy that is. Didn't we read that earlier too in the scriptures? The heaviness of the scriptures, right? Beautiful precept, sis. The water, through the water. Let's get that Tobit. What was we at? Verse 13, verse 11, right?
Nah, first, yeah.
Who's that verse? What was we at, King?
I started back at 10. Bring it down.
Yeah. Bring it 10 and then bring it down.
Because it lines up to everything, all the precepts y'all just brought out. So I might as well just continue it out.
Mm-hmm.
So the book of Tobit, chapter 13 and verse 10, give praise to Yahweh, for he is good, and praise the everlasting King, that his tabernacle may be built in thee again with joy, and let him make joyful therein thee those that are captives, and love in thee forever those that are miserable. Verse 11, many nations shall come from far to the name of Yahweh thy power, with gifts in their hands, even gifts to the King of heaven. All generations shall praise thee with great joy.
Let's get that matter of fact, let's get that Micah chapter 4. Let's get that Micah chapter 4. And let's see if Micah is saying the same thing as his beloved brother Tobit. Micah chapter 4. And then this how you know this is a prophecy too, right? Let's get Micah chapter 4 and start at verse 1.
Okay. Micah chapter 4, verse 1. But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of Yahweh shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it.
People shall flow unto it.
Right.
They're gonna be drawn in. You ain't gonna have no choice. You coming in? Go ahead.
And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, and to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways.
Read that again. He will do what?
And he will teach us of his ways.
And what else?
And we will walk in his path. For the law shall go forth of Zion.
What's going to happen in the last days in Zion?
The law shall go forth of Zion. And the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem.
How many times have we went through the scriptures and heard Zion, Jerusalem, the law, nations coming over, praises to the Most High, the King, right? Get Isaiah 2 and 2. Let's get Isaiah 2.
I was already there. Yeah.
Go ahead, King, bring it up.
Literally already there, yeah. The book of Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 2. The word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem.
Concerning who?
Judah and Jerusalem.
There go that Zion. There go that Jerusalem. Right? Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountain, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem.
You see that? Go ahead.
He shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
We got to get that. We got to get that. We need to. We want to see that. That's how you know that That's how you know we the real Jews, and the ones that's over there now ain't the real Jews. Because when it don't supposed to be no more wars.
Come.
You see that? You see that? So that's how we know that they not who they saying they are, right? Let's get that Tobit 13 and 12.
Right? Let me get another precept on that.
Okay,
the book of Isaiah, chapter 60. Start at verse 9.
I had that, bro. I had that.
That's the spirit. Surely the eyes shall wait for me in the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, until the name of Yahweh, thy power, and the Holy One of Israel, because he have glorified thee. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
Read that again. Hold up. Wait. Hold up. What's going to happen with the strangers of the children of Israel, the other nations?
And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls. And their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles.
The what?
The forces of the Gentiles. And their kings may be bought.
Watch this.
For a nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
White girl wasted.
Yo, I got to bring out another precept.
Okay. See how heavy that was right there, but they coming with gold, silvers, fine smell goods, oils, herbs. I need all that. I want all that. Yep, whatever that is. Yep, bring it. Is the gates open? Yes, they're still open. Come on. Our hours are 24 hours.
Yeah, we ready to. They're gonna be ready to come and bring what they got, man.
Right. Please take this.
Hey, we're not even gonna have to ask for it, man. You know, like I always try to remind people, man. You know, the same way we left out of Egypt, how they was just giving us their stuff. Just take this with you, please. Just take it on your journeys. You know, we scared. We are scared of your power, man. Let us just give you all these goodies, man.
Right.
You know, even though we did wickedness with it, when we get back into our land, we're gonna do all righteousness with these gifts.
Right. Man. Great is the day of judgment.
You said it was giving us victuals. What you say?
I gotta bring out this one more. Psalm 72. I'm gonna start at.
You said Psalm 72.
Yeah.
Let me get that, bro. All right.
Matter of fact, I gotta start at 2. It says, he shall judge thy people with righteousness, and thy poor with judgment. Verse 3, the mountains shall bring peace to the people, and the little hills by righteousness. He shall judge the poor of the people. He shall save the children of the needy, and shall break in pieces the oppressor.
Do what?
Break in pieces the oppressor.
Break in pieces.
They shall fear thee. And we were just talking about that. Yahshua, he said, they shall fear thee as long as the sun and moon endure throughout all generations. He shall come down like rain upon the mown grass, as showers that water the earth. In his days shall the righteous flourish, the abundance of peace, so long as the moon endureth. He shall have dominion also from sea to sea, and from river unto the ends of the earth. Verse 9, they that dwell in the wilderness shall bow before him, and his enemies shall lick the dust. The kings of Tarshish and the isles shall bring presents.
That's right.
I was going to keep going, but you know what I mean? This is what's going to happen.
That's right. That's right.
But you know what, though? Hold on, I got to say this while we're here, man.
Mm-hmm.
I seen, though, a lot, how sometimes when we make these nations bow down on the street, sometimes these heathen get convicted on the street. We teach them, and that word cut them up, and they know what we saying is true, right? And we out there proclaiming the Most High, saying His word as it is written, right? So every now and then you'll have a heathen bow down to you, and they kiss the boot and lick up the dust.
That's right.
But then why you got your own people that's mad at you because you making the heathens do that?
And you're not making them do it. They doing it willingly.
They doing it willingly because they got cut. They convicted. They feel ashamed of what they done, especially when we show them the pictures. Y'all did this. How you feel about this? It's not even hard. You did this. Your people. Give them the sign. Y'all did this. What you feel about this? And you put them in a conundrum. They don't know what to do. So the best thing that they do, they bow down, right? But then you got your own people that's weak, that's scared to confess the Most High to the heathen and the Gentiles, right? Out of all the stuff that we showed them that they did, out of the cat of nine tails that I just showed, that we just pulled up, that brother's back got beat in like that. You want to tell me that making them kiss my boot is a problem? You see how weak we are? You see how weak we are? I just had to bring that out because that scripture said they are going to lick up the dust and bring us the goods. What do you mean?
But you know what?
They don't deserve that. That's getting off easy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't even in the plantation yet. You see what I mean? But our people that don't confess the Most High, they're scared and fearful, that don't give them praise, they got that mentality like I'm trying to go do what the Most High said and wake up my people. They don't have that mentality because they're afraid. And they judge brothers in camps and brothers on the street because we got the power of the Most High that allows us to get them people to do that through the spirit of Yahawashi. I just wanted to bring that out because we just read several scriptures where the nation's coming and they gonna bow down. So why can't we claim that?
Yeah, I mean, they, like you said, man, they doing it on their own. I mean, you know what I mean? We bring the scriptures out and they do it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not, this is a prophecy that was going to happen. And the place that was said unto you, you are not the children of Israel, there shall be said to you, you are the children. So, I mean, they realizing this, man, and because a lot of the heathens doing research too. And they come out like, yo, man, man, listen, let me tell you. If I oppress the children of the Most High, the apple of His eye, I'll be doing the same thing. I'll be bowing down like, yo, man, please forgive me. Have some mercy on me.
Right.
Y'all sure?
They should be pleading for that. But I just had to touch that point right there, man, because our people is still shook, man. It's a lot of Christianites. It's a lot of Christianites. They're scared to bring out this word, man, and will go against their own brother because they still want to have that Christian dogma mindset that, oh, we need to be a certain way and we need to be nice. And man, the Most High ain't dealing with that, bro. Most High ain't dealing with that, man. You know what I mean? Let me see.
We had Tobit,
like, you know what's heavy about that too, man, is those same people that got that spirit on them. Let's just say they do make it on that day. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have that same spirit. They're going to be sitting there trying to pick the heathen up off the floor.
Right.
Like, you ain't got to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm
you ain't got to, what? Yes, they do. Or they're going to catch that cat of, they're going to catch that 12 tribes whip.
That's right.
And I'm going to add Dan in there. Just for good measure. Dan, I'm putting you in there too. What you mean? You see what I'm saying? Our people think like that, bro. And it's real. They're gonna be, and they do that now. I've seen what brothers been getting on the heathen. I'm talking about all nations. And don't let it be Becky's. Don't let it be Becky's on her kneesies. Right? Becky on her knees, bowing down to some Negroes on the corner. Oh my God, no. You don't have to do that. Stand up, sister. You don't have to listen to them. And it be our own people. What you mean she don't got to listen to this? Yes, she do. Because you going to cause her to get more lashes.
It says wisdom makes a wise man mad. That's the problem.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people are not wise, man. That's why they're not angry, bro.
They ain't angry enough. But that's why the Most High got to put that spirit in us, man. The Most High got to put that spirit in us. We don't have it yet. We still got a little touch of America. We read dash the babies against the stones. Okay, you're gonna have a certain level of spirit in you to take that baby and go upside them damn rocks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You be like, yeah, I'll do it now. It ain't in you right now.
It's that same spirit when the Most High told us to go into them nations and kill all the men.
Right.
And the kids. He told us don't spare nothing.
That's Saul's spirit.
I'm
gonna do kind of partially what you said, but
what happened with that?
Now what Amalek done? What Amalek done? Got us over here doing what we doing right now, trying to make supplication to the Most High for us being stupid. You see that? Thanks, Saul. You know what I'm saying? Thanks. Yeah, that's real though, man. Like it don't get no more simpler than that. We got to come out of that spirit of we gonna help them up. How you gonna help up the people that's beat? You gonna help them to get you beat more? To hold you down more? Put their knee on your neck more? Watch this right here. I gotta put this one up. She put a nice scripture up right there. Watch this. That's Sirach 35:18. It says, "For the Most High will not be slack, neither will the mighty be patient toward them, till he have smitten in sunder the loins of the unmerciful."
That's right.
Weren't they unmerciful to us?
That's right.
No pity for the young or the old, right? And repay vengeance to the heathen.
Oh no, that's the mean God.
What Bible are these people reading, man?
No, they said that's the mean God, huh?
Yeah. Oh, that's the God they don't want to serve.
No, they want to serve Caesar Borgia that tell them they can do whatever they want.
Right. They still got Cesares on their mind. Cesares. Hey, look, I don't need to call him Caesar no more. I heard him call him Cesare on the show. Right?
That's right, yeah.
Right. They call him Cesare. Right?
Yeah.
Watch this. He says, "And repay vengeance to the heathen till he have taken away the multitude of the proud." What they call themselves? What's the new white supremacist group? The Proud Boys? See what I'm saying? You see how these scriptures line up? Right? "And broken the scepter of the unrighteous." The Most High say he's going to be relentless in that thing and pay vengeance to the heathen. He said that. We just read it. What Bible is that y'all reading? You see what I'm saying? And look, there's more. We got more. Let's get back on that. Y'all had a precept y'all want to bring out?
Where we at, Tobit? What?
We should be at
Tobit 13 and 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
The book of Tobit 13 and 12 reads, "Cursed are all they which hate thee, and blessed shall all be which love thee forever."
Watch this. Hold on. Get that Genesis 12. Because this is always
exactly what's going on. Yeah.
It's always been this way, man.
But hey, that ain't happened. So
yeah, it's always been this way. At least that's what it was supposed to be.
None of these heathens blessed us.
Ain't nobody blessed us, man. So now all of a sudden we supposed to turn around and love them. I don't get our people, man. That's how the Most I know he be like, man, y'all dumb as hell. You know, somebody say something stupid to you, but like, man, y'all dumb as hell.
Genesis chapter 12, verse 3.
You started.
You want to go up?
Hold on. Let me get that. I was clearing that off.
2.
Let's see. Let's get the context, man. Get the context. Start at verse 1.
Genesis chapter 12, verse 1.
Because so we can read in context.
Now Yahawashi has said unto Abram, get thee out of the country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee.
Mm-hmm.
And I will make of thee a great nation,
mm-hmm.
and I will bless thee, and make thy name great,
mm-hmm.
and thou shalt be a blessing.
Watch this.
And I will bless them that bless thee.
Now you see, he said, I'm going to make you a great nation. He's talking about his nation, his loins, those that follow after him, right? He said he's going to make them a what?
A great nation.
Uh-huh.
So like it says, and I will bless them that bless thee.
He will bless them that bless thee,
and
right?
curse him that curseth thee.
And curse him that curseth thee. Go ahead.
And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed.
They're going to be blessed because they're going to have to keep the laws of the Most High. And that's on both hands. That's on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. Because when you got the Israelites as your captives on the left-hand side for our wickedness, your nation becomes the greatest. Your empire becomes the greatest. But then guess what else happens? It says, you cursed us. So what's going to happen to thou and thine people?
I will curse them that curseth thee.
I will curse them that curse us. That's only fair, right? The Most High is about balance, right? That's only fair, right? Get that numbers real quick. Numbers 24 and verse 9. Numbers 24 and 9. Watch this. And you know how this is going back into Genesis, the 49th chapter. All right. Numbers 24 and 9.
The book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
He couched, he lay down as a lion, and as a great lion, all shall stir him up. I mean, who shall stir him up? Blessed is he that blesseth thee, and cursed is he that curseth thee.
Can I get Genesis 49 real quick? Let me back that. All right. Genesis 49 and 9 real quick.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 9. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Who shall rouse him up? Jump back over to Numbers 24 and 9.
Numbers 24 and 9. He couched, he laid down as a lion, and as a great lion, who shall stir him up? Blessed is he that blesses thee, and curse is he that curseth thee.
You can't get around that. Blessed is he that blesseth he, talking about Judah, talking about Israel, right? What nation treated us and elevated us on high? Oh, wait. Didn't they pull a Psalms 80? What we call it, a Psalms 83, right?
That's right.
Ain't that a Psalms 83 move they did on us?
They sure did, huh?
Is it a seat that say Negro at the United Nations?
Nope.
Right? Is it a seat that says Mexicans, descendants of Aztecs? Right? Do the Haitians have a seat at the United Nations? No. You know why? Is it a seat that say Jamaicans? The people of Belize, they have a seat there. They're making choices on the world stage. No nation has blessed us, and every nation has cursed us. That's why the Most High said, all heathen, which we just read in Sirach, chapter 35 and 18, put up by Sister Nadawa. Right? That's why we put it up. Right? Let's get Acts. Let's get that in the New Testament, though. Because maybe that's just the Old Testament, right? Let's get Acts chapter 3:25. Maybe that's just the Old Testament, right? Right? Because it's a reason why the Most High raised us up, right? Get that Acts chapter 3 and start at verse 25. Yeah, that's what.
Acts chapter 3, verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
We are the children of the prophets.
We are the children of the prophets. Go ahead.
And of the covenant which Yahweh made with our fathers, saying unto Abraham.
Remember we just read what he said unto Abraham? Go ahead.
And in thy seed shall all the kindreds of the earth be blessed.
Watch this.
Unto you first, the Most High, having raised up his son, Yahawashi, sent him to bless you.
Sent him to bless you. That's how all the nations are going to be blessed.
That's right.
All the laws of the Most High, and when Christ has his kingdom established.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
And turning away every one of you from his iniquities.
What has to happen, though?
And turning away every one of you from his iniquities.
Turn every one of us away from our iniquities. That's our job. That's what Christ did. Got us to repent, right? That's what this thing all about, right? So now, y'all had another precept?
No, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good.
All right, let's get Tobit 13 and verse 13.
The book of Tobit, chapter 13, verse 13 reads, rejoice and be glad for the children of the just, for they shall be gathered together and shall bless Yahweh of the just. Oh, blessed are they which love thee, for they shall rejoice in thy peace. Blessed are they which have been sorrowful for all thy scourges, for they shall rejoice for thee when they have seen all thy glory, and shall be glad forever.
How long?
Forever.
So you're supposed to be bringing the rejoices to the Most High and be glad forever. You see that? We're supposed to be doing that thing forever. Not when we want to. Not praising them when we feel like it. Oh, I'm tired today, boss. I ain't trying to really go out there like that. We got to praise the Most High. My rib was not feeling well. You know what I'm saying? The other day. You know what she said? I said, look, you're going to have to reschedule it. But you're still going to have to bring that lesson out. The people need to hear that. See what I'm saying? You know, off days. Even when you ain't feeling like you need to, or you got the energy, or you just tired. Guess what? You still got to praise the Most High, man. You still got to be willing to confess, because you don't know when them questions going to come up. That's what he going to try you by. When you don't feel like it, when you tired. Man, I ain't trying to really do too much today, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right? Those are the things that we got to consider. What was you at, verse 15?
Okay.
Go ahead.
The book of Tobit, chapter 13, verse 15 reads, let my soul bless the Most High, the great King, for Jerusalem shall be built up with sapphires and emeralds and precious stone, thy walls and towers and battlements with pure gold. In the streets.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. Is y'all like me? I'm visualizing this right here. He said the damn towers, pure gold. You know how much gold that is? You know what I'm saying? We be seeing the queen and then walk through their little bricks of gold and all that. Most High said the towers, okay, we're going to be literally walking on gold. Breathing like we walk down, we put a picture and it's made out of gold. What? And we already fly with the jewelry and all that anyway. So it's going to be crazy. Right? Read that again, bro.
The book of Tobit, chapter 13, verse 16. For Jerusalem shall be built up with sapphires and emeralds and precious stone. Thy walls and towers and battlements with pure gold. And the streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbuncle and stones of Ophir. And all her streets shall say, Hallelujah. And they shall praise him, saying, Blessed be the Most High, Yahweh, thy power, which have extolled it forever.
He said it was already going to be like this. Let's back that up real quick. Let's get that Revelations 21.
I'm there already.
Man, you know how beautiful that is right there, man.
That's right.
You see how the Most High said, look, I've been telling y'all this is coming. You know what I'm saying? Just do what I need you to do. And you can get this right here. Revelations 21. And hold on. How far we need to go up?
10 maybe, or probably 10.
Hold on. Because this right here, heavy right here. We can't have no playing around with this one, man. Let me see.
Which one? What you looking for?
Probably go to
Revelations 21.
21 and 9 or 10.
Start at 21. No, you know what? Start at verse 6.
Sure. Well, let's start at 1 first. How about that?
Okay, yeah. Salak. Start at 1. Definitely start at 1.
Revelation 21, chapter 21, verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there were no more sea.
Right.
All right. Want me to go to 2?
Yeah, just go ahead and bring this all the way home. Bring this all the way home.
And John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
You see that? You know how the dad walk his daughter down the aisle, right? She beautiful, all eyes on her. She all white, everything. She clean. She a virgin, hopefully, right? But that's a beautiful thing, and that father has prepared that daughter to be a bride to get this special gift, marriage. Who she belongs to, who we belong to, what belongs to us. All right, go ahead.
Verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people.
They shall be what?
And they shall be his people.
Jerusalem, the Israelites, shall be his people. Go ahead.
And the Most High himself shall be with them.
He shall be with us too.
And be their God.
And be their power. Go ahead.
And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And there shall be no more death.
There shall be no more death, meaning there's no more sin.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Neither sorrow.
Neither the sorrows that we go through from them sins that we in.
Nor crying.
Nor the depression and the despair. Go ahead.
Neither shall there be any more pain.
Any more pain from knowing that or thinking that you're nothing when you're the greatest. Go ahead.
For the former things are passed away.
All that's gone. All right, go ahead.
And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new.
All things are new. Our bodies, our minds, our spirits, and how we conduct ourselves. That new covenant is been established. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful.
What did he say? These words are what?
True and faithful.
True and faithful. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And he said unto me, It is done.
It is what?
It is done.
You want to be around to hear that right there. What the Most High say?
It is done.
Go ahead.
I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end.
Mm-hmm.
I will give unto him that is at a thirst of the fountain of water of life freely.
What is the fountain of the water of life? The words of the Most High. Go ahead.
Will be in us. I don't know. He that overcometh shall inherit all things.
Whoa. But wait, though, before you get to that, you got to do what? Read it again.
He that overcometh shall inherit all things.
You got to overcome your wickedness. You got to overcome your sins. You got to put off the old man. You can't bring the old man into the kingdom. Right? Go ahead.
And I will be his power.
Uh-huh.
He shall be my son.
You want to be known as a righteous son of the Most High, or a righteous daughter of Zion. Right? Go ahead.
You want me to skip or go?
No, don't. They gonna hear this.
You want to hear this too? Yeah, you're right.
They need to hear this part.
Verse 8. But the fearful.
But who?
But the fearful.
Nah, I ain't trying to confess the Most High.
But the fearful.
Nah, I ain't messing with them camp niggas out there on them streets.
But the fearful.
Nah, we ain't going out there to the hood.
But the fearful.
Go ahead.
And unbelieving.
Nah, I don't believe in that book. That ain't my God.
And the abominable.
And the what?
The abominable.
No, I'm gonna eat what I want to eat. I like pork, shrimp, crab. Now, I'm gonna go get me some butter dip crab leg now.
Right.
Right? Go ahead.
And murderers.
And who?
And murderers.
Oh no, I only mess with dudes that got 3 bodies.
There you go. And whoremongers.
And what?
And whoremongers.
Man, I'm finna slay down all these hoes out here. Right? Go ahead.
And sorcerers.
And who?
And sorcerers.
Man, let me put a spell on this nigga Spaghetti so he don't never leave me.
The idolaters.
Idolater. God loves everybody. Jesus is white. Jesus Christos Catholic. Go ahead.
And all liars.
And who?
And all liars.
And what?
And all liars.
All liars
shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone. Which is the second death.
The second death. The first one was with water.
That's right.
The second one is with that fire. Go ahead.
And there came unto me one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials full of 7 last plagues.
7 plagues, 7 of the last plagues. It was 7 in Egypt, the first ones.
Go
ahead.
And talk with me, saying, come hither, I will show thee the bride and the lamb's wife. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city.
That what?
Holy Jerusalem, that great city. The holy Jerusalem ascending out of heaven from the Most High.
You know what that means? We coming down off them chariots.
That's right,
We coming down off them chariots after all that fire and brimstone has been raised down for the fearful, unbelieving, scorners, scoffers. I want to mess with y'all niggas. Go ahead.
Having the glory of the Most High, and her light was like unto a stone most precious.
Stone most precious. Watch this.
Even like a jasper stone. Clear as crystal. Verse 12. And had a wall great and high. And had 12 gates.
Hold up. I thought you said, I thought we was taught there was only one pearly gate that everybody's gonna try to cram into at one time.
And had 12 gates.
12 gates. Okay.
And at the gates, 12 angels.
So you're gonna just bust past the angels like, no, I'm going in here. Go ahead.
And names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Right. Go ahead.
Plus the one that's for the Gentiles. Where's that one?
Now, I wanted to get that description. So we know who getting in, how many gates there is. But remember back in Tobit, when the brother read the description of how it looked. Let's get that Tobit 13 and 16 one more time. And then we'll jump over to Revelation 21:18.
For Jerusalem shall be built up with sapphires and emeralds and precious stone, thy walls and towers and battlements with pure gold.
Mm-hmm.
And the streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbuncle and stones of Ophir.
Mm-hmm.
And all her streets shall say, Alleluia. And they shall praise him, saying, Blessed be Yahweh thy power, which hath extolled it forever.
You see that? The streets gonna have nuggets in it. Trinkets. All right? Read that Revelations 21:18. We're bringing it on home right there.
And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold.
Uh-huh.
It's a clear glass.
Wait, whoa. Hold on.
That gold is beautiful.
You saw it just now. You like, wait, how the gold?
I saw it.
You see,
y'all remember when I was saying last week, you know, that breakdown on the land of Oz.
Oh, that's right. The
city. You know, we go into the land of Oz, man.
Right, that's right.
You know what I mean? That yellow brick road, you know, carbon copy.
That's right.
Our heart back. We ain't the coward. Look. We're not that cowardly old lion anymore.
Hey. Except it's gonna look way better than that little crummy crap they had in that movie.
That's right. Hey, you just said the cowardly lion, right?
The cowardly lion.
Said, but the fearful.
See that? The cowardly lion can't get in. He's like, I need you to go get some heart.
Good.
You ain't got no heart. You can't come in here.
And unbelieving, because remember they didn't believe.
He didn't believe, right?
Right. That's funny you put that movie in it because that go right there.
Yeah, I mean, unbelieving. You know, when you unbelieving, you ain't got a brain. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can't think. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Wait, the scarecrow. What the scarecrow? What was the scarecrow missing?
That's what I said.
The Tin Man. Wait,
remember it was sorcerers in that movie?
Hey, they had everything in there, man.
What was the Tin Man missing?
The heart. The heart.
Yeah, he didn't have no heart.
He had no heart.
He didn't have no courage.
No brain, right?
Yeah, he didn't have a brain.
He didn't have a brain.
They went hard with that.
Yeah, man.
They went hard with the movie. They got it all from Revelations 21:8. Now we're gonna build our characters off these niggas right here. Right? Salak, bro. We jumped off. Jump back in verse 18. Salak.
18. And the building of Salak, this is Revelation 21, verse 18. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper.
Mm-hmm.
And the city was pure gold, like a clear glass. And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third a chalcedony, the fourth an emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite. Chrysolite.
Chrysolite.
The eighth beryl, the ninth a topaz, and the 10th a what's that? Chrysoprasus process. The 11th a jacinth, and the 12th an eminence. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was on one pearl. And the street of the city was pure gold. Yeah. As it were transparent glass.
See?
Them heathens cleaning that gold, boy.
Ain't we trying to get to that, y'all? Ain't we trying to get to that? And that's why we made this, man. Look how many topics we hit on that when you're doing what you're supposed to do and you confessing the Most High, it's in your actions, it's your words, your deeds, how you raise your children, how you deal with the other brothers, how you know what I'm saying? How you teaching his word and truth and sincerity, being humble. All those things come into it, man. All those things is what Tobit was talking about. And at the end of the day, before anything, you got to give praises, honor, and glory to YHWH.
That's right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? And we brought out some pretty good scriptures in this jump. But it says what it says. Read verse 13 and 3 in Tobit one more time. We just got to remember this within this lesson, man.
The book of Tobit, chapter 13 and verse 3. Confess them before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he hath scattered us among them.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. There declare his greatness and extol him before all the living, for he is our Yahweh, thy power. He is our power. He is the power, our Father forever.
Forever. You see that? Confess him. He's our Father forever. That ain't changed. You see what I'm saying? So that's why we brought this out, to get the understanding of what Tobit was talking about. So we'll do another breakdown on another prophet here soon, or one of the brothers wanted to bring. I know y'all was talking about y'all wanted to start smashing them doctrines. So we can do that in some of the upcoming live streams, the steak nights, and then we'll bring them in on the part 2 on the Friday classes like we're doing now. Y'all got any other precepts y'all want to bring out?
Yeah, let me bring this out for the perfection of the word, and for also the covering of our women in this truth. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna need our women, in these last days. You know what I'm saying? Right. And
but
just like this
Hebrew
woman,
Israelite men don't like their women.
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
We said we don't need our women.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta, our women, may have to anoint us, same way this woman anointed Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying, before his burial. You know what I mean? So we gotta lift our women up in this, you know what I'm saying, to let them know they got truth and power in this word also. So right, this is Matthew chapter 26 and verse 6. And reads
Matthew 26:6.
Come.
Okay, come.
Now when Yahawashi was in Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of precious ointments, and poured it on his head, and he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, that what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When Yahawashi understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman? For she have wrought a good work upon me.
That's right.
For ye have the poor always with you, but me ye have not always. For in that she hath poured this ointment on me, on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this that this woman have done be told for a memorial of her. You know what I mean? So it's important for us to bring this out, every time we bring this gospel out, because that's a commandment from Yahawashi.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Letting us know, man, that, just the same way this woman did this for Yahawashi, our women might have to pour some anointing oil on us before we go to war, man, in these last days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That oil help some of them lashes not go so deep.
That's right.
We got to think about that thing, and that's spiritual too. That's spiritual too. So, but a lot of times people think that we don't appreciate the woman. Like the brother said, that's a commandment. That's a commandment. So that needs to be brought out, because That's a part of our nation. You know what I mean? And she did what she thought was right because she saw what was about to happen to her Lord.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Our women, like you said something that was real heavy just now. Our women might have to pour that oil on us.
That's right.
When we go to war. That's real, man. Right? Let me get this real quick. Let me get that Ciroc. I'm gonna bring this out. And with that, I'm gonna let the oil from Sister Nadawa hit us.
God.
Ciroc chapter 6, 26 and verse 1. Blessed is the man that have a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. See that? Can't get around that.
Let me tell you, the scriptures tell you that a woman, when you got a good woman, man, your life is expanded, man.
Mm-hmm.
You have a longer life when you got a woman that's a righteous woman, man, that's doing what she's supposed to do, man, and don't give you no grief, a bunch of grief anyway.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of brothers, they take that wrong, and they yelling at their woman to make sure she got that shave.
Exactly.
Hey girl, you got that shave? You know what I mean? like Danny Glover on The Color Purple. She over there sharpening it up. She about to cut your throat.
Mm-hmm.
You yelling about cutting the shave. She about to take you out of here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta understand that thing, man. So this is nation building, man. Praising and give people the honor that's due to them, but we got to do it through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. Beautiful precept, brother. And Nadawa, I appreciate that. Beautiful precept, sister. So with that, unless y'all brothers got anything else, man, we can wrap it up. Get ready for camp tomorrow.
That's right.
For it's wartime tomorrow, spiritual wartime for all the I don't want to go teacher lights on the streets. Right? For all them, we're gonna go do this work tomorrow. It doesn't stop, right? So let me get some announcements real quick. Like I said, we're gonna go fellowship with the brothers at Yahweh's camp tomorrow. There's gonna be several other brothers in the building, but we're just gonna bring out this word, man, and just edify the people to the best of our ability. Lord willing, everybody get there safe, no missteps, no hiccups, none of that, and we could fellowship, break bread in unity amongst brethren, and the aquaf and the kids and all that good stuff, man. If you want to get in contact with any of the brothers, man, hit us up at Congregation of the Mighty 821 at gmail.com. So on the ticker, Congregation of the Mighty 821 at gmail.com. If you want to help us out, help us push the word, you can hit us on the Cash App. For donations, alms is $COM 821 on the Cash App. For those who was in the chat, glad you stuck around with us. Like the channel, comment on the channel, share the channel, subscribe to the channel, help us push the word. Once again, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Barakatham, Kwam Yashala,
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.